The most dangerous person in your life is not a stranger. It is not your enemy. It is not your boss. It is someone who shares your last name, someone who sat across from you at dinner, someone you were taught to trust before you could even speak. And right now, while you watch this video, they are quietly destroying you, not with violence, not with shouting, not with anything you could ever point to and call abuse. They destroy you with smiles, with concern, with questions that feel like care. They take pieces of you slowly, so slowly that you never feel them leave. And by the time you notice, you are tired, drained, second-guessing yourself and wondering why your life never moves forward. The loud destroyers are easy. The screaming parent, the jealous cousin who insults you to your face, you see them. You defend against them. But the quiet ones, they live in your blind spot, because society told you blood is sacred, family is forever. Never speak ill of your own. And while you obeyed those rules, someone in your family was using them as a weapon. Nicolo Machiavelli understood this 500 years ago. He watched princes get poisoned by their own brothers. He saw fathers betrayed by sons. He witnessed kings destroyed by relatives who smiled in public and conspired in private. He wrote it all down. And today that same dark truth is happening inside ordinary homes, inside yours. Let me be clear before we go deeper. This is not about hating your family. This is not permission to abandon people who love you. This is about seeing clearly, because you cannot defend yourself from what you refuse to name. Today you will learn the 7 signs of the family member who is quietly destroying you. Most people will recognize at least one. Some of you will recognize all 7. Now I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I see my family clearly. Sign number 1, the constant subtle critic. They never insult you directly. They are too smart for that. Instead, they offer observations. They ask questions designed to make you doubt yourself. Are you really going to wear that? Are you sure that job is right for you? Don't you think you've gained a little weight? Every comment wrapped in concern. Every cut disguised as care. Machiavelli once said, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see and few can feel." This person knows exactly what they are doing. They speak softly. They smile while they speak. So when you flinch, you look unreasonable. You become the difficult one, the sensitive one, the one who cannot take honest feedback. But there is nothing honest about it. Real honesty builds you. Their honesty erodes you. One comment at a time, 1 year at a time, until you no longer recognize your own confidence. The constant subtle critic does not want to help you. They want to keep you small. Because if you ever became fully confident, they would lose their grip. Sign number 2, the energy vampire who always has a crisis. Every time you finally start building something, they call. There is always an emergency, always a problem, always a story that demands your attention, your time, your money, or your peace. You answer because you love them. You show up because that is what family does. But notice the pattern. Their crisis never ends. One problem solves and another appears. They are never stable. They are never okay for long. Machiavelli once said, "Men are so simple of mind and so much dominated by their immediate needs that a deceitful person will always find plenty who are ready to be deceived." This family member has learned something dangerous. Your guilt is their currency. As long as they have a crisis, you cannot say no. As long as they need rescuing, you cannot focus on your own life. They do not consciously plan this. But the result is the same. Your energy, your time, your dreams, all slowly transferred into the bottomless pit of their endless drama. And the moment you try to step back, you become the villain. Sign number 3, the quiet saboteur of your wins. Watch them carefully the next time something good happens to you. Watch their face. Watch their tone. They will congratulate you. The words will be correct, but something will feel off. They will follow the compliment with a warning. Just be careful. Don't get too excited. Remember what happened last time. They will mention someone else's bigger success in the same breath. They will find one flaw inside your victory and gently magnify it. Machiavelli once said, "Men are more ready to repay an injury than a benefit, because gratitude is a burden and revenge a pleasure." This is the family member who cannot let your win be yours. Every celebration must be tempered. Every dream must be qualified. They are not openly jealous. That would be too obvious. They are subtly threatened. Because your growth exposes their stagnation. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Their words do not own me. Sign number 4. The guilt architect. This is the most dangerous one. The guilt architect does not ask. They engineer. They build situations where you have no choice but to do what they want. And if you refuse, the weight of family obligation crushes you. After everything I did for you, is this how you repay me? I'm getting old, your sister never visits, I won't be around forever. They keep a ledger you never agreed to. Every meal cooked, every birthday remembered, every favor done, stored as ammunition, ready to be deployed the moment you set a boundary. Machiavelli understood this perfectly. He wrote that the wise man manufactures necessity in those he wishes to control. The guilt architect manufactures necessity through obligation. You feel like you cannot breathe. You feel like you cannot say no. Not because they are forcing you, but because they have built a prison out of guilt and handed you the key while quietly locking the door. The most painful part is that they may genuinely love you. Love and control are not opposites in their world. They are the same thing. Sign number 5. The comparison weapon. This family member never lets you forget who you are not. Your cousin bought a house. Your sister got promoted. Your brother is married with 2 children. Look at how well your friend is doing. They wield other people's success like a knife and they aim it at you. They will say it is motivation. They will say they only want the best for you. But notice how the comparison only flows one way. They never compare your wins to others. They never highlight where you are ahead. The comparison weapon exists for one purpose: to keep you feeling inadequate. Machiavelli once said, "Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great." But this person makes the difficulties feel impossible by reminding you that everyone else has already succeeded. Your confidence shrinks, your ambition shrinks, and eventually you stop trying to build your own life because nothing you achieve will ever be enough. Their measuring stick keeps moving, by design. Sign number 6. The information leak. You tell them something in confidence, just between us. Please don't tell anyone. And within a week the entire family knows. They tell it as concern. They tell it as a prayer request. They tell it as something we should all talk about. But the result is the same. Your private life becomes public property. Your struggles become entertainment at family gatherings. Your secrets become weapons in conversations you were not part of. Machiavelli once said, "Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times." Translation: you must adapt who you share information with. Because the family member who leaks your truth is not safe. No matter how close they feel, no matter how much history you share, information is power, and every time they leak yours, they are giving your power away to people you did not authorize. The worst part, they tell you it was for your own good. They convince themselves they were helping, but the damage is done, your trust is broken, and you cannot get the information back. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My truth is not for public consumption. Sign number 7. The mask of concern. This is the final form, the most refined version of the quiet destroyer, the mask of concern. This family member controls you through worry. Are you eating enough? Are you sleeping enough? Are you sure you should be doing that? Every choice you make is questioned. Every move you take is examined under a microscope of fake care. It feels like love. That is what makes it so dangerous. Machiavelli once said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." The mask of concern looks like the most loving family member in the room. They check on you. They ask about you. They tell everyone how much they worry about you. But underneath, they are not caring for you. They are managing you. Because as long as you are the one being worried about, you are the one being controlled. You start filtering your decisions through their reactions. You start hiding your real life from them. You start performing a version of yourself that will not trigger their concern. And that is when you have lost. Because you are no longer living your life. You are managing theirs. So why is family destruction worse than any other kind? Because you cannot see it. You were trained from birth to trust these people. You were taught that questioning them was disrespectful. You were told that blood is thicker than water. And while you obeyed all of that, the quiet destroyer was working in the shadow of those rules. Strangers cannot hurt you this deeply. Enemies cannot hurt you this efficiently. Because they do not have access to your history. They do not know your insecurities. They were not there when you were 8 years old. The family destroyer knows every door in your mind, and they know which ones are unlocked. This is what Machiavelli understood. The closer the relationship, the more dangerous the betrayal. The princes he studied were rarely killed by enemies. They were killed by uncles, by brothers, by trusted advisors, by the people closest to the throne. Your throne is your peace. Your throne is your future. And the people closest to it have the easiest access. Here is your challenge for this week. Pick the sign that hit you the hardest. Just one. Do not confront anyone. Do not announce anything. Watch quietly. Observe the patterns. See how often it happens. See how it shifts your mood. See how it drains your energy. Awareness is the first weapon. Without it, you cannot defend anything. Once you see the pattern clearly, you can choose your response. You can set quiet boundaries. You can limit access to the parts of your life that they have been damaging. You can stop sharing certain information. You can stop responding to manufactured crises. You can stop performing for their approval. This is not hatred. This is not revenge. This is protection. You do not have to abandon your family. You do not have to send angry messages. You do not have to make speeches. The most powerful response is silent distance, reduced access, selective truth, strategic presence. Most people fear strangers. You should be more aware of the ones at your dinner table. Most people guard their wallets in crowds. You should guard your peace at family gatherings. The most dangerous betrayal in history has never come from outside. It has always come from within. You now have the 7 signs. You know what to look for. You know what to name. You know what to protect. Remember this. Loving your family does not mean letting them destroy you. Honoring your family does not mean accepting damage from them. You can keep your love and lose your blindness at the same time. Machiavelli taught us that survival begins with sight. Those who see clearly survive. Those who refuse to see are destroyed by people they refuse to suspect. Choose sight. Choose protection. Choose the quiet strength of knowing exactly who is in front of you and exactly what they are doing. Your peace, your energy, your future. 3 things no family member is entitled to take from you without your permission. If this video opened your eyes to someone you have been protecting for too long, hit that like button. If you want more dark psychology truths that society told you never to question, subscribe and ring the notification bell. Share this with someone who needs to see what they have been refusing to see. And drop this final affirmation in the comments. Blood does not own me. Stay aware, stay protected, stay strategic, and never let love become a leash. I will see you in the next video.